So I've sold this painting, as I mentioned in my earlier video. This is in Un Puente in Brooklyn, which it means a bridge in Brooklyn. Obviously, we have the Brooklyn Bridge here, and today I'm going to show you how I prepare my paintings to get shipped out to the customer, to the client. So I've got some materials here, and I'm going to show you how to do that today. Okay. All right, before you busted me popping the bubbles on the bubble wrap, and I know you can relate, who hasn't popped bubbles on the bubble wrap, I'm going to stop because I do need this to protect the painting. So what I use and what you want to do if you're going to be shipping your artwork, your precious artwork, you want to ensure that it gets there safely. Bubble wrap is very important. This is a relatively smaller piece, so I'm going to pack it up with this smaller bubble wrap, and we're also going to use some plastic. So I'm going to first put some packaging paper, just kind of a blank sheet. I don't know why I said blank. Then we'll use the plastic, then the bubble wrap, then we'll put it in the box, and we'll ship it out to the client. So the first layer of protection that I add to my paintings is this clear plastic wrap, kind of like a saran wrap. And while it might not be necessary for the shipping, it's nice for when the client receives the painting. Maybe they're not ready to hang it up yet, but they want to take a look at what they just purchased and maybe show it off to some family and friends. They can leave it out without having to worry about it getting dirty. Next step of the process, just a couple of quick sheets of paper, just as an additional layer of protection. And I also like to include an invoice for my client, just so that they have a clear description and evidence of the artwork that they purchased. Maybe they want to include it on their insurance, or just to have some kind of evidence or authentication of the artwork, and coming from me with my signature as well. The last step here, including the bubble wrap, and want to make sure that's securely taped down. This perforation, I usually get the perforated type, as you can see, which is nice to cut away and get the size you need, and just a lot easier to use when you're, managing, especially larger pieces. That perforated one can really come in handy. Final process, getting it in the box. So I'm laying down here some airbags that I probably got from some other package that came in, and just try to recycle a lot of the shipping stuff that as much as possible. So laying the art piece in there, taking some old Amazon bags that are also bubble wrap type, wrap them up just to create some additional fillers. We really don't want this piece moving around while it's being shipped. And I'll just create side fillers and top fillers to really help it stabilize in the box and just make sure it's nice and secure. All right, so I've just showed you how I pretty much pack all of my artwork. That was a relatively small piece. It was like 16 by 20 inches. But this one is pretty well protected. It's got a lot of cushioning in there, and it's going to get to the owner, the new owner, pretty soon, nice and safe. Hopefully you found that helpful. If you like what you saw, please click the like button on the video and leave your comments if you'd like more videos or tutorials or just information about how I take care of the artwork, get it to the customer, work with customers. Just let me know what you'd like to see more of. Thank you, and I appreciate it. Come back.